Content Catchup.
But I couldn't go past this. So, Bucks, I'm going to share my screen. But for everyone at home, you'll be able to see this in the snippets we put up on social media, what we're talking about, and of course on our YouTube as well. But here we go. Let's take a trip to South Park. Please don't tell me this is your content piece for this week as well.
No.
Okay. Well, congratulations on getting the screen sharing working. But so obviously, no fans at grounds around the world for a lot of places. So we've seen creative ways that people have started to try and engage audiences, and there's been cardboard cutouts of fans, there've been cardboard cutouts of dogs, there've been cardboard cutouts of characters. But the Denver Broncos took it that one step further and actually had the entire population of South Park as cardboard cutouts for their game the other day. I forget who it was against. That's probably... Oh, sorry, it was against Tampa Bay. But so they did a partnership with South Park, and they filled the entire stadium with characters from South Park. As you can see here, they've got the little bit of the music going on. The other cool thing about this is they raised some money for charity by selling off these places. So that was cool, and I believe it's going to form a part of a South Park episode down the track.
That's a really cool little partnership there, and I like that they've all got masks on as well.
Yeah, I think it's... Sorry.
Because no doubt that would have been ripped apart if they weren't wearing masks.
Correct. I think it's really, really cool. Like that they're breaking the wall between like pop culture and culture stuff and sport, and like integrating it. I've got to say, and this is probably where I'm going to get your opinion as well, I was a little bit disappointed that they didn't do more with this. Like, have some integration throughout the week leading up to it, promoting it, saying, hey, like, characters, like a Space Jam type thing, like players with cartoon characters and like talking and doing stuff like that and like forming little clips like that.
As in like a mini teaser of a South Park episode, but the real life Bronco players are in it.
Yeah, or even like work with South Park and get them to draw some of the Denver Bronco characters into it.
That's true.
And like have a shared content piece that way.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Do you think it's enough? Like, are we overthinking it, or is this just like a really cool piece of content by itself without going any further?
No, I think just like take it for what it is. Like I'm guessing the first we saw of it was actually on game day, so as you said, there was no build up. But it's probably just something. Were any fans allowed? Because there are fans allowed, aren't there?
Yes, I think in Denver they can have a few fans at the stadium, but the majority obviously they can't.
Yeah. I think like you'd have to ask. I sort of asked the question like, what are they trying to get out of it? Like, what is the actual relationship there? But if maybe it's just literally just a random bit of fun, teaming up with something people can relate to. But I think it's a bit of fun. Probably takes people's minds off the game a bit, and it looks good.
Yeah, I think the other thing that works well is that the South Park, the town of South Park is based in Colorado, so there's been
there you go.
Yeah, that makes sense from that. Like, that's their team. The Denver Broncos would be the team in South Park. But yeah, I don't know. I would have loved them to just do a little bit more. I think that's where I think they've gotten so far down the line with getting South Park involved in the first place. And maybe it's a dangerous kind of brand alignment because South Park's a bit out there sometimes. But I liked it. It's a bit of fun. You're right.
Yeah, I think it raises a good point though. Like, if you took it to the next level, what if you could do all your weekly content with South Park characters?
Yeah.
So like their version of opposition, whatever they do, their analysis, their sort of team selection sort of stuff. That would have been pretty funny.
Injury report. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That would have been. So that's what I mean. Potentially they've just missed out on a little bit of an opportunity here.
Yeah. It might be one of those things that's probably easier to look at and sort of nitpick, because it could have been like a last minute sort of...
Yeah, absolutely. And probably organising 1,500 South Park cardboard cutouts isn't an easy thing to do either.
Is that an accurate number? Do you actually know how many characters?
let me find out how many they put in. I will
Okay.
tell you. Hold on.
While you do that, it raises a good question of what do you think has been the best sort of replacement for the crowd? Like, do you think we've seen at home with AFL,
Yeah.
like doing cardboard cutouts, or do you just leave it? Do you have massive signage, or I think some people have done I think like the Pies had Eddie and actual known faces. Did you see anything that you liked the most?
I kind of, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the cardboard cutouts. Um, I just feel like they're a bit, meh. I feel like it's an easy win, but I don't know if it's the right answer. I really like when they have the digital integration. I really like possibly what they couldn't do at the AFL, but what they've done in the NBA, and even what they've done with the WWE, where they just have walls of screens with people on it, and you get that live reaction a little bit more. Obviously, very hard in an AFL sense because you play all your games outside. But yeah, that I think even at a simpler level, the fan walls that they have on broadcast, I think that's much better than
Yeah,
just cardboard cutouts.
I agree.
What
I
do you
think
think?
I think the stadium's too big to try to do anything too noticeably good. Although saying that, I did like what the doggies did. I don't think they did anything special, but I remember when I first saw their game, I think behind the goals looked the most packed full of cardboard stuff that I saw. So
Yeah,
I think that was one of the favourites. But I agree. I think you might as well just go straight to the digital wall because that's a good little addition.
yeah.
There you go, 1800.
1800 cardboard cutouts from South Park.
1800 cardboard cutouts, and Jules wants them to do more.
Barker, fight me.